Hi everyone, it's Adam here from CaddPro with another Bentley civil software tip. In this video, I'll be exploring Persist Snaps. So first of all, to show you how to turn the Persist Snaps on and off. So it's this icon here on the feature definition toolbar. I'll toggle it back on, and then if we want the Persist Snaps to be on when we start up OpenRoads, OpenRail, we need to just modify our preferences. Let's go to our preferences and it's this little setting here that you have to set to the true or false. I normally leave my persist snaps off, so I have that set to false. And then I just turn the persist snaps on when I need it. Alright, so I'll turn the persist snaps on and let's create some geometry. So I've already placed some geometry here just to give us something to snap to, and we'll place some lines in between. So we've got the snaps on, it's on key point snap, and I'll snap to the end of that line there. We can see that little ruler symbol coming up, which signifies that it's being ruled to that element with the persist snaps. And we'll go back to there, to there. And this time I'll put it on the tangent snap and snap to there. We'll start off with tangent snap there, back on key point. Start off with key point. This time I'll end with the intersection snap. All right, so let's see what happens when we move some of those elements around. So I'll just select this element. Let's move it so we can see the other elements are going with it. So we'll check what happens here with this one. All working okay. Have a look at that circle. Yep, that's working. That one's working. Oops, I must have missed that snap there, so I can easily modify that to that element. Yep, all working. And I'll just move these two together and we'll just see if the line shifts with it. And yep, it's shifted. All right, that's pretty good. So let's fillet those lines now. So I'll just do a quick arc between element. I might just set the radius at 100 or 200 just to keep it simple. See if that fits in. Yep, that fits in. And 200, we'll trim and extend both. I'll do the same with this one. Whoops, went the wrong side there. Let's come back. Do the last one. Alright. Just need to redo that one. Okay, trimmed and extended both. Then what I'll do, I'll just complex that together. So complex by element. And we'll go automatic. We'll see how we go. Yep, so it went right through to the end. Let's see what happens now when we modify the element. Yeah, it's going with it. Yep. Not working too bad. Okay, and we'll have a look at this circle now. Yep, it seems to have retained everything. That's good. So now we've got a complex element. So now we've got our complex element and the persist snaps are ruled to these other elements, which is all really good. Might just check out what happens in a profile. So I'll open up the profile in that element. One of the nice things with persist snaps also is how they work in the vertical. So it picks up key points in the vertical. So I could snap to the start of that straight there, and I'm getting the tangent point on that curve there, and I'll go from there to the very end. And if that alignment was to change lengths, I might just modify the radius here. We'll change that to 300, and we could see that the persist snaps stayed in coordination with the tangent point there and the end of the alignment. So that's all good. So now we can see how persist snaps works. Quite often, you might construct your geometry and then you want to remove the persist snaps. So to remove the persist snaps, if I was to click on that element there, and it's not really telling me much, I need to look at the original geometry. And if we scroll down here, we can see that the geometry points have got this little icon on it, which means the persist snaps are there. So I can actually right click here and go remove snap. So that'll remove the snap from that point. We can see that the snap is gone. So that's all well and good, but sometimes you do want to just do it to the whole alignment. There's probably a few ways of doing it, but perhaps the easiest way I found is perhaps to just transform the element, and we'll just use the transform tools command, and I've got it on move, and what I'll do, I'll just change that to deltas, and I'll shift it 100 meters, and so I've shifted it up 100 meters, and we can see now it's lost the persist snaps, and now I can transform it back down again if I wanted to get to the same location. So there we go, we've got that alignment now with the persist snaps removed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.